Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has emphasized the need for NATO and EU representatives at any potential negotiation table with Russia, as Ukraine envisions itself as an integral part of the European and North Atlantic community. Zelensky made this statement during a joint briefing with European Council President Antonio Costa. In a separate interview with Japan Kyodo News, he reiterated that Ukraine is open to negotiations only from a position of strength.
We do have to find diplomatic solutions, but only when we know that we are strong enough for them not to return anew with their aggression can we think about diplomatic means.
Discussions about Ukraine's NATO memberships continue, with Zelensky making it clear that Kyiv will not accept membership limited to territories currently under Ukrainian control. Such an arrangement, he warned, would legitimize Russian occupation and benefit the aggressor.
There can be no invitation to NATO for only part of Ukraine's territory that would automatically recognize that the other territories are either in danger or no longer Ukrainian. Ukraine will never agree to this. If there is an invitation, it must be for the entirety of our territory.
One of NATO's primary concerns regarding Ukraine's accession is the ongoing war on Ukrainian soil. Admitting a country at war raises questions about the applicability of NATO's Article 5, which obligates all member states to defend any ally under attack with their own troops.
They got to win the war first. And so, number one, we're doing everything we can to make sure they can do that. Then when the war's over, no matter what it looks like, they're still going to have a long border with Russia and a legitimate security threat to the Ukrainian people. That's why the president at the G7 signed our bilateral security agreement, joining some other 14, 15 other countries that have done the same thing, to make sure that for the long haul, Ukraine's defense industrial base can continue to make sure that they have what they need to defend themselves, and that includes assistance from the United States.
I see no risks, and most NATO countries also see no risks in supporting Ukraine's positive future membership in NATO. We understand that Article 5 cannot apply during the war across all Ukrainian territory, as member states are wary of being drawn into the conflict. However, Ukraine has never involved NATO armies in this war.
Today marks the start of a two-day meeting of NATO foreign ministers, the first under the leadership of new Secretary-General Mark Rutte. NATO headquarters in Brussels has announced that the alliance will reaffirm its unified stance in supporting Ukraine. Reported by Bastun Katerina, Larisa Petruk, UATV News.